Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm gonna be looking at the Telegram trading channel, specifically Elevating Forex. Now I've been looking at this group for now quite a while. On TrustPilot it has some decent reviews, take a look. Out of 5 is 4.7. I mean, it has some negative feedback, but for the most part it's all 5-star. Now these guys have a free option for you to join. It requires a usually Vantage account. Once you use their affiliate link to register on that broker, you will get access to their premium group, which might cause a little bit of problems if you have another group Telegram that you trust and you want to trade in, but the option is there. So today is May 11th, Sunday, and the week starts at Monday, May 5th. So we'll be looking at May 5th signal they've provided on their free Telegram channel. So Monday looked like this. So on May 5th, 4 p.m., about 4 or 7 p.m., we've received our first signal to sell now. The entry is somewhere about here, 3,318. The stop loss is 3,322, so somewhere around here. Let's assume we are aiming for take profit 1. That is 3,316. So this is how this trade basically looks. They've hit their take profit 1 at 4:12 p.m. So let's maybe adjust that accordingly, somewhere to 4:15 p.m. And even though it's approximate, looks like this trade went quite well. Even though the risk reward ratio is 0.62, so that is a bit weird. Okay, so looks like the first day was profitable to some point. Now, even though 0.07% doesn't look like much, most of the traders trade with some sort of a leverage. So let's open our calculator. So let's assume our starting capital is 300. Let's put leverage at 100, which renders our initial capital at 30,000. And say I want to start trading with a lot size of $100. Day one basically brought us 0.07% in profits, which translates to $7. And at the end of the day, we have capital of $307. We've taken one trade, and win ratio for now is 100%. Now I only assumed that we are trading with $100 per position because this makes the calculations a bit easier. Right now I'm interested in profits or losses translated by percent. Now this is basically how I monitor the trades on the Telegram channels. If you guys see me doing something wrong here or misunderstanding something, please do let me know in the comments. Okay, let's now get to day 2. Now this is how the second day's signal looks like. Now I can already tell that I don't like that it was edited, but we gotta work with what we can. Now on May 6th, the signal dropped somewhere around 10:06 a.m. I'm gonna put it on 10:05 a.m. somewhere around $366. So somewhere around here. Now the stop loss is somewhere around 3,360. And let's assume we are aiming for take profit 1 for now, so that will be around 3,368. Now at 1:25 they have claimed to have hit a take profit 2. Take profit 2 is somewhere around 3,371. This is basically the last documented message from them, so let's assume we're closing here. So it would appear that we have another profitable day from them. Let's put that in the calculator. So basically on the second day we've made 0.14%. Trades taken 1, trades 1, 1. So we're still at 100 win percent ratio. Okay, let's move out to Wednesday now. So on Wednesday, May 7th, they dropped another signal at 3:15 p.m. basically. So I'm gonna open long position at 3:15 somewhere here, somewhere around $3,392. The stop loss should be somewhere at 85 and take profit at 94. Now if we zoom in, it looks like we didn't actually hit any take profit on this one. Now at 4:12 p.m. they basically told us to close it because the price was consolidating. So I guess, I don't know, maybe we should put it somewhere here. Depends on when we received that signal basically, but it looks like we had somewhere at a loss or something. So let's just assume we've, I don't know, made say 1% out of this. I mean, it depends on when I would have received this signal and how fast I would have reacted to this. So let's assume we did not make any money from this. So let's put in 0 right here. Trades taken 1, trades 1, 0. So right now we are at 66 win% ratio, but I am assuming that was basically break even. I mean, I didn't particularly like this day. Not sure whether today's calculations was correct. Not sure whether I would have reacted to this or how fast I would have reacted to this. So I guess I'm assuming that's kind of a break even. I'm being quite generous on this one. So let's move to the next day. So day 4, May 8th, Thursday, we've received a signal at 10:30 a.m. It looks something like this. So for Thursday, I've lowered the chart to 1 minute instead of 5. So at 10:30 a.m. the entry was 37. So 10:30 a.m. we are somewhere around 37. So let's open the trade somewhere here, I guess. The stop loss is at 30, so let's drop it down somewhere here. And let's aim for now for the take profit one, which is 39. So somewhere around here. Doesn't look much for now, we'll see. So even though the Telegram chat indicates that they've hit take profit 3 on that day, I'm not sure I would have waited that long. I'm not sure if I have the guts. So let's close it as take profit 2, which is 43, somewhere around here. Let's add this to the calculator. So for Thursday we basically made 0.17%. So trades taken 1, trades that was profitable 1. So we're back at 75% ratio. Okay, now let's finish the week with Friday. So day 5th, Friday, May 9th, we received signal at 10:45 a.m. It looks like this. So say at 10:46 a.m. we are entering at 28, so somewhere around here we are buying. We are setting our stop loss at 22, somewhere around maybe here, I guess. Doesn't look like a good trade already. And say we are aiming for take profit 1, which is somewhere around here. So I can tell that this trade is kind of a miss, but I can see why they would have thought it was a buy, because we are basically having a triangle right here. So the support line is keep on pushing higher and higher and higher, while the resistance line is basically horizontal. So usually when this pattern happens, the price goes up. But in this case, it doesn't look like it went up. So 11:11 a.m. they basically told us that we failed to push the price higher. So this trade was a miss. So Friday was not a happy day. On that day we've lost minus 0.18%. Total trades taken 1. Total trades that were profitable 0. Right now we are at 60% win ratio. Total trades taken 5. Total trades won 3. Win% ratio 60%. And total money made from that was 20. So I will not add weekends for this week. Getting late, I gotta go to sleep. The Forex markets are closed anyway. During the weekends, this group trades cryptocurrency mostly, but from the overall results, you can expect, I guess, that they are quite profitable, I guess, during those weekends. We'll see. Now, guys, if you have any experience in trading whatsoever, you will notice that these calculations were basically made on a few assumptions. First assumption was that I was able to execute trades exactly when they were dropped. Second assumption was that I was able to exit those trades, say around take profit 1 or take profit 2 levels. Third assumption was that each lot size was basically $100 with a leverage around 100. And that's about it. Now, as I've mentioned, the reason I'm not doing the weekends because it's already 12 o'clock on Sunday. I gotta go to sleep. I was updating the programming and the calculations in my Excel sheet on the go. So on the next video, this Excel will be prepared better. I will spend less time doing the calculations. I'm sure there are ways to perfect it even more, but for now it's good for me. The overall purpose of this video was basically to find out the overall accuracy of the elevating Forex and overall profitability. Basically how many times they can get the direction right. And as long as they are profitable and I have more money at the end of the week, I mean, I'm happy, sure. Overall, for the week 1, I guess I'm giving them kudos, I guess. They also have this trading bot, which I'm very interested in. I will probably make a video somewhere in the future around it. But for now, this video is getting quite long. I really gotta go to sleep, so see you next time. Bye.